this September. Bad blood will be settled.
This is more than personal.
The long-awaited trilogy.
There's real bad blood here.
Canelo versus Triple G. September 17th, live on DAZN pay-per-view. Visit DAZN.com.
Hey guys, this is Melissa Zad for Into Boxing, and I am so delighted to be joined by the champ, the British champ, Dan Azeez. How you doing?
I'm good, man. Yourself?
I'm really, really well. Dan and I have just had a really nice little trip down memory lane, chatting about the fact that
one of your first interviews, isn't it?
you were, and it was in this building.
See, and look how far we've come. Do you know what I mean?
Yes, yeah.
So I see you doing your thing, you know, commentating, post-interview fights for our shows and stuff. And yeah, I'm now British champion. I'm sure, when was I English champion then, or I might have been Southern
Dude, it was like your southern area.
Yeah, see, so look, and now we're here. So yeah.
What a journey we've been on together. It's absolutely crazy. It's so nice actually when you've kind of been, we're doing different things, but yeah, when you kind of go up trajectory.
Yeah.
So every time like you win, this is going to sound so lame, apologies, but every time you win it feels a little bit personal to me, because I'm just like, you know, I've seen you right from the start.
Yeah, for sure, man. So that's it, man. Long may the journey continue.
Absolutely, God willing, man. So obviously, Shakan Pitters defended your British title. Let's rewind a little bit to actually when you won the British title, because I was there ringside. I saw how much it meant to you. It was a real emotional moment, actually. And then you had obviously Shakan Pitters. You were defending your title against him. A lot of people kind of, not that he ever had the edge, I don't think it's that deep, but a lot of people are like, you can't count Shakan out, which is true. What did you make of him as an opponent?
Like you said, you definitely can't count him out. He's a former British champion, the tallest light heavyweight there probably is, you know, standing 6'6". He's got good skills and everything. His only losses to Craig Richards, and we know Craig is a very good fighter himself. So yeah, man, you definitely couldn't count him out. It was on paper a 50-50, and yeah, in there he showed that, you know, he belongs to being like the top tier of the light heavyweights in his country. Like, big respect to him, you know, he put on a good show, and yeah, man.
Talk me through the fight, because as I mentioned to you just before this interview, I've not had a chance to watch it yet. I would have been there 100% to watch, but obviously I was doing. I had Dean White's show that night. What was the outcome? What happened? Talk me through it.
It was a unanimous decision. I think a lot of the rounds were competitive, but I probably just edged the majority of them, or I feel I did. He might have his opinions, but you know, when you don't knock someone out, everyone can. Yeah, exactly. So, you know, whether he thinks he won, or you know, his supporters think he won, or whatever, at the end of the day, I didn't get the knockout. So it's open for discussion, but on paper, I'm the winner, and yeah, we move.
So what's next for Dan Azeez?
I don't know. I want to try and squeeze another one out before the end of the year. I'll see. I'll sit down with Boxer and Sky this next week, actually. So we'll see what options are available. I want to get out. I'm not someone who likes to have big gaps. You know, I won't be here saying, yeah, you know, it doesn't matter how long. No, I need to be active. That's me, innit? So hopefully I'll try and get another one out. Obviously, after the fight, I called out Lyndon Arthur, because he said he wanted the winner of either of us two. And he's ranked higher than me in most of the governing bodies, so it would make sense for me. He's a good fighter as well, so yeah, we'll see if we can get that fight. If not, then we'll try and push for something else.
It's a really exciting time for your division, actually, because, as you say, Lyndon Arthur, it's a brilliant matchup between the two of you. Obviously, he's coming off of a loss, I believe, to Anthony Yard, you know, in the rematch. He's out tomorrow night, if I'm not mistaken. He's fighting tomorrow night, so it'll be good to see, you know, what happens there. But obviously, in terms of the rest of the division, we've just seen a huge domestic dust-up between Joshua Buatsi and Craig Richards, where Josh came out victorious. Josh, a good friend of yours.
Craig is too. I know Craig from the amateurs. We used to train together, know his family and everything. Like, yeah, Craig is too. Both of them are, and we're all in South. You know what I mean? So, there's a lot of competition just within that area. Like, you know, Craig's from like South Norwood, Croydon area, me, Lewisham, Craig, Crystal Palace, Penge, like we're all quite close together, so yeah.
It's actually crazy. You guys, like, in terms of, yes, the area, you're very close together,
Yeah.
you're in the same division, like,
Exactly.
you know, and you're all, you know, on that trajectory in your careers. So
Yeah.
it's a very exciting time. And then obviously we've got people like Ben Whittaker, you know, Olympic silver medalist.
Well, you don't know if you won a bronze or silver or
I believe it was a silver. Yeah.
Yeah.
Trying to question me, Dan.
Yeah, no, of course. He's the new kid on the block, innit? They're trying to push him, you know, trying to get his name out there.
What do you make of the fact that before he even had his first fight, he was calling you out?
Yeah, like I said, it's just a way to get yourself out of there. Obviously, I just had the good win against Hosea. I'm the British champion, so it just makes sense on his behalf to just start making noise and putting my name in the mist. I don't take it personal. Until there's a contract signed and he's in front of me, I couldn't care less. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, he's, a one-fight novice. I'm getting more seasoned, so how realistic is it? So what's the point of me making noise and bagging on about it when... Do you know what I mean? So yeah, I let him do what he's doing, and you know, we'll see. You never know.
I really like the attitude. Actually, it's quite like blasé. You know, you're not rattled. I know that a lot of your fans actually, like people within the boxing community who have mad love for you. You know, they were rattled by it. They were like, "How could he come here and do?" You know.
I remember one guy was like, "Hey, Dan, listen, I'm gonna help you prepare for this guy, you know." And this, I'm like, "Oh, hey, chill, man. Like, it's not that deep. Like, you know what I mean? Leave the kid. Like, you know, he's just trying to build his profile, and you know, this day and age, it's all about just being that kind of guy. Like, not a lot of people come up and are quiet, and sometimes you need that in boxing. So I'm more like, just leave him, let him do what he's doing, man. I'm not fussed at all." Do you know what I mean?
So let's talk. You know, obviously, potentially Lyndon Arthur. Is there? As you say, you know, you guys are very close in terms of areas, in terms of friendships. Is there a chance of you facing Joshua Buatsi or Craig Richards down the line?
Of course, man. Definitely. We're all in. If you're in my division, there's always a chance. It doesn't matter. Like, do you know what I mean? Regardless of friendship or whatnot. Listen, we've had crazy spars together. Like, do you know what I mean? Where we're trying to take each other's head off. So why wouldn't we do it for legacy? Why wouldn't we do it for money? Why won't we do it to better our families and stuff? So yeah, you can never rule that out. When I fought Charlie, he was in the same gym as me. When I fought Sterling, we was in the same gym. So it happens, man. Do you know what I mean? So.
And how do you turn off? How do you turn off that switch and go into this is my profession mode?
You've either got it or you ain't, man. You like.
And has Dan Azeez got it?
Yeah, man. Straight up. Listen, these guys, that you're talking about. Let them give me one big shot. You see my eyes turn red. I want to kill them. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, of course, when this fight night, like, you know, look, this is where it is. So yeah.
Dan, so excited to see what's next for you in your career. Honestly, many congratulations for the win again. I will go and watch it.
Please do. Please do.
Because it's a bit bad standing in front of you, not.
You might get some trolls like cussing you out. Like, how can you interview me and even watch the fight? So please. Just for her sake, go easy on her. You know, she will watch it. She has watched a lot of my fights, so just chill out, innit?
Yeah. Also, I don't need any trolls when you're here being like, well, you don't know if he got a bronze or a silver.
Yeah, I'm just asking, I'm just seeing, like, do you know what I mean? So, yeah, man.
I appreciate it, Dan. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you, man. Cheers, man.